What's going on YouTube? My name is Diesel and today we are back. Baby, we're back in the Black Watchmen, yeah. It's mission 12. Lorenz weather mapping group, yeah. A weather research group appears to be studying the same phenomenon we are. Approach them and try to become partners. We're gonna team up. Alright. Okay. Alright, okay. I just want to let everyone know, thank you so much for all the support that we have had on these videos. It's super awesome. Season 2 is in full effect, y'all. And if you enjoy this video, go ahead, hit like and subscribe for more gaming videos that are daily. Daily gaming videos. Oh, great. So let's go hop in to Mission 12, Lorenz weather mapping. Now, the first part of this was a little rough. You do a lot of Google searches, and then you just kind of sit back and relax and just chill and just read the initial things that are given to you, and it plots all of it out for you. For the most part. Yes. So, replay mission.
Your company is more than just a group of coworkers. You are a family, one that has grown together. And we are here to help guide you through the next step in your journey. Don't worry, we're not here to micromanage and nitpick. Your team creates great things, and we will lead you to...
Our contact within the U.S. National Archives alerted us to another organization known as the Lorenz Weather Mapping Group, who was also interested in both the spearfish and overland fire. Approach them and find out if the group can be useful.
Nights. We want to nurture your sense of wonder, because with us, anything is possible.
Anything is possible. Trust, believe, achieve. Alright, so first part of a 3-part jaw is... Cold case. The Lorenz Weather Mapping Group has an unsolved case listed in their cases page. Solve the case and gain status within the group. Go ahead and start now. And at the bottom it gives us a clue that it's 7 characters long. Alright, rock and roll. Save his soul. What we got here?
I heard you were looking for an in with the Lorenz group.
Oh,
we
you
might
do?
have something useful in the archive. Just email me at wheeler.request@gmail.com and mention the location details, and I'll look into past investigations, see if I can help you out.
Oh, okay. I like how government agents now have Gmail accounts. That's what they rock. No secure, nothing's encrypted. It's fine. Alright, so gives us a web address for lorenzgroup.org. So what we must do is cannot get you out. Whoa, hey. Let's see here. It brings up the lorenzgroup.org cases.html, obviously. It'll actually bring it to this journal right here, and it's just a daring, advanced, experimental, and daring weather research group. But they have a page that has cases. You can hop over to the cases, and you can type in a lot of this stuff. What you do is you have to go into your Gmail account or whatever fake account that you might have for this particular game, and you must email wheeler.request@gmail.com as per what she said. And location. So the email that I sent to Agent Wheeler was all I said was wheeler.request@gmail.com. In the subject I just put location details and Chile, because the first thing that pops up is volcanic weather and seismic activity. Recent volcano activity in Chile has resulted in a string of unusual deaths. Reports from the area claim that seismic activity occurs frequently around the volcano. Lightning is also observed around the volcano areas, maybe unrelated to seismic activity/deaths. This case remains unsolved and further investigation is needed on the phenomenon responsible for the seismic activity. So if you email Agent Wheeler at wheeler.request@gmail.com with location details of Chile, the place in question, she will email you this. Now you can put all these other ones in here, and it's just going to give you a response of nope, nothing there. Nope, nothing there. But Chile, you get a response. Hi, Agent. I've looked through the archives, and based on the location information you provided, found a weather... It's terrible at reading. Found a weather incident report from Chile, archive number FT78HE. It was written after a request to investigate volcanic activity in the region thought to be connected to a paranormal entity. However, further investigation was never performed. With this information, you should be able to find out what was responsible for the activity and will supply the Lorenz Group with some helpful intelligence regarding their investigation. Signed, Agent Wheeler, Division 66, Archivist. No encrypted email. So, you can go down a wild rabbit hole of putting in volcano, Chile. It'll come up with a bunch of different stuff. It'll actually come up with a ritual that happened back in Dizay, volcano, Chile, eruption, or even sacrifice, because sacrifices. Because what happened when she emails you, I'm going back and forth here and I apologize. When she emails you back, it gives you an archive number. Now that archive number, put into archive.blackwatchmen.com, and in this John right here, it'll pop up. Volcanic site, DF3Z field report. There have been several deaths around volcano site DF3Z in Chile, along with more frequent ground disturbances. Deaths occurred when people, mostly women, were drawn to the mouth of the volcano in a trance, and ground tremors caused them to fall into the lava. Many of the locals I've talked to call these deaths long overdue sacrifices. People seem reluctant to speak more about what might be causing these disruptions around the volcanic site. Hopefully this report proves useful and we can store it within the weather phenomenon database for future investigations. So, you go down this whole rabbit hole, pretty much, of like volcano, Chile, sacrifice. And it'll give you Lalaco, which is national park for the 3 mummified child sacrifices seen children of Lalaiko, where they found 3 mummified babies, children. Let's see here. The child of Lalaiko. And it basically tells about it looks like a sacrifice that happened over 500 years ago to 3 children. It looks like they were drugged and drugged. They were drunk and they were drugged. Yes, and they were left for dead up on top of a mountain. Now you go down to like all these different things of rabbit holes about Incas and sacrifice and everything in Chile, and then it hops into Peru and then it bounces back to Argentina. But what you didn't even need to go down this rabbit hole. Okay, so what it says in the email that she has given you, watch out for that Bitcoin. That's coming up in a little bit. Get ready for it. In the email, I've looked through the archives and based on the location information you provided, found a weather incident report from Chile. It was written after a request to investigate volcanic activity in the region thought to be connected to a paranormal entity. Boom. Paranormal entity, Chile. Okay? And then if you hop into this, there are several deaths around the volcano site in Chile. So you think volcano, Chile, long overdue sacrifices, but it asks for a paranormal entity. And if you type in, not through here, see here, sacrifice, volcano, Chile, paranormal entity, it'll bring you, this is actually pretty cool. There's actually a smoke cloud coming out of a recent Chilean volcano that looked like a dude. It looked like a human. And people were like, oh, it's the apocalypse. So it was a wild video. Check that out. But usually I look for Wikipedia articles first before I jump down any kind of singular sites to go to. And the first one that pops up is Charufe. Wikipedia. Boom. The Charufe is an evil humanoid creature made of rock and magma, liquid hot magma. It is said that Charufe inhabit the magma pools found deep within Chilean volcanoes and are the source of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Charufe are also said to be the source of magicians' ardent stones, meteorites, and volcanic stones that cause damage in volcanic regions. So if you go into the Black Watchmen and you type in Charufe, Charuf is on fire. Charuf is on fire. Okay. Let's hop on into the second part of the mission. Generous donor. We must understand the funding structure of the Lorenz group. Find the IP address attached to the sender of the largest transaction. Go ahead and start now. Lorenz Fund archive list B41A85. So if we hop over here to it'll give you the archive, and then you can download it onto your own personal files, and it gives us a couple pie charts, some graphs. We got some PowerPoint presentations coming up. I'm glad all of you can make it to tell you about my timeshare. we need to find the IP address of the largest donor. So of course we look down the list of 10,000, 5,000, 1,000, almost 30,000. Is that euros or is that lira? I think it's euros. Yeah, I'm a dummy. 4,300. Blah blah blah. This is the highest donator, and of course it's anonymous. Everyone else gives their name except for this guy, and it gives a cryptocurrency address. Now I've never gotten into anything like Bitcoin in my life, so I was like, whoa, how do I find Bitcoin? Do I really want to jump down the hole of let's find some Bitcoin? Sure, why not? Now the second thing that it gives you here is blockchain.info. So you copy that bad boy to your clipboard, and then we hop back up and we pop it in here. Okay, so now it gives us, let's go back to the main address, because this is confusing, especially for people that just like copy paste like I do. It gives us this info, and it gives us in the archive number the address of the cryptocurrency address. So what you got to do is you got to copy that. Okay. Now when you pop it in to the site, because what you do is, like, you may enter a block height address, block hash transaction hash 160, or IPv4 address. So you type that in, and then you just, like, I realized that I didn't copy a letter. So I gotta go back. I thought I copied that. You really just gotta kind of like write this out, because if you don't write this particular code out, it could contain spaces, and that's what happened to me. Is that the L in between the D2 and the L, there was a space, and this is all supposed to be one big giant code. So let's hop over here. Let's get rid of you. Bugaboo. And it didn't add the Z. Okay. But as you can see, there's a space here. Going back and forth. Click, click, click. Okay. So, let's get rid of that space. We search, and it brings up this. And we have transactions. Looks like it's one transaction. We have a sent one and one that's coming in, I believe it says. But you have a filter here, and you can check out the received. That's the received. Yep, that's the money we got. And the money we sent, since we these people gave a donation out, that we sent, obviously. So click this bad boy right here. Relayed by IP address, which I think is pretty funny. How I thought, like, I thought it was like a lot easier to not be tracked with Bitcoin, but apparently we get IP addresses. Who knew? I didn't know. So we take that IP address, pop it into there, submit. Delicious. Okay, let's head back to the mission. Last part, this John right here. Background check. The IP address obtained led us to Aconite Capital. See if there are any connections to the military within the company. Start now. And it gives us, of course, their web address. And this little file that you can show in your browser. And when you show it in your browser, it looks a little something like this. Like a little ditty. Alright. We are attempting to build a background profile on Aconite. Our aim with this information gathering session is to see if they have any strong connections to possible military institutions. This will allow us to gain an understanding of staff that may have a strong background in surveillance technologies or cybersecurity. We can mark these staff members as high-profile members of Aconite Capital and plan our next steps accordingly. So they give you military. Our aim is with this information gathering session to see if they have any strong connections to military institutions, and they want to check the staff. Okay, so we head over into the Aconite Capital, www.aconitecapital.com, and it's a nice little website. You know, doesn't give you a whole lot of information of what they do, but they got like devices, gaming, healthcare, networking, data and analytics, apps and services, travel and transportation, marketing. Fantastic. But if you go to people, it gives you the staff. Oh, this is just a bright young staff you see here. Gorgeous people. People of power. Dwight Harrington. That's a managing name right there. Hi, my name is Dwight. I'm Manager Dwight, baby. But if you go down, you can research all this if you like, and just check up on the backgrounds of all the people until you get to this guy. And of course, he's the squirreliest looking guy of all of them. I hope I'm not insulting a developer over there. Making the over there at the Black Watchmen. Division 66, don't hang. Just he looks like he's up to no good. I don't know what his face is all about. Yeah, but if you check it out, in 2007, Ben started his career as the IT system administrator at the National Reconnaissance Office. So he's into IT. He worked there for 2 years before moving on to computer software company Natunex as a consultant. In the year 2010, he joined Andreessen Horowitz as partner, investing in enterprise startups. He joined Aconite Capital in 2014 as a managing partner. Ben has a master's degree in computer and information sciences and support services from the University of Southern California. But system administrator at the National Reconnaissance Office. Okay. That has some military aspects to it. I like that. That's good. Good. Go over here. Ben Ranker? Yes, alright. Ben Ranker, or NRO, or National Reconnaissance Office. Boom. And that's it. That is Mission 12. All of it. Let's see what we got coming up next in the block of Butterfly Effect. Cluster analysis. We have received the requested data from the Lorenz group. We need to build a system capable of processing the large amount of data. Very good. So that is Mission 12. Folks, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead, hit like. It helps my channel out ever so much more than you know. And if you like it a whole lot, go ahead, hit subscribe. New videos are coming out every single day, every single week, folks. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, good night. Peace out like shout, y'all, and I will check you out right here again in the Black Watchmen next time.